Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know. Not heading in the right direction.
Well, looks like it's going to be in the rough. Frank made this hole, just always talk about it. Don't compound the mistakes. Well, here we are, another shot from the rough.
And this one no easier than the one he's just hit.
Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. And he has it for birdie. And now the fifth hole, short but challenging par 4, 382 yards, and it obviously rewards precision off the tee, heavily bunkered along the way. How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck. Rich, that was some shot out of the rough. I really didn't think he could even get that on the green.
Well, just to get it on the green, as you say, I think is a big win. Just misses. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
So they'll tap in.
A good solid stroke there. No sign of nerves on that.
And now to the par 3 6th here at Oakmont, measuring in at just under 200 yards. On the green, and a chance for birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
That's the idea. Just knock it in. And we've come to the par 4 7th. It is 434 yards. All set here at the par 4 7th. Frank, what do players need to look out for off the tee?
It's a rather intimidating tee shot there, since the trees have all been removed that used to be very, very close to this fairway. 3 bunkers down the right side, another 2 on the left. They've either got to be somehow threaded in between, or the longest hitters might just be able to squeeze it past.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Second shot here at the par 4 7th. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Not very happy with that one. Wow, that's disappointing. Chance to get too deep on one hole, and you leave it short.
Well, the good thing is he didn't miss it, right? It didn't go past and miss. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Okay. Still has a chance for birdie, too.
Right.
Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news, still has the lead.
Yeah, can't afford another, though.
The par 3 8th. This is where Angel Cabrera, Sunday at the U.S. Open in 2007, made a deuce, and it was set up to play at 300 yards on that final day. This is all you want, Frank, in a par 3.
Yeah, it was the first 300-yard par 3 ever in a U.S. Open.
And you can't hide the flagstick from it.
Created offline.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par. That was cruel. That looked like it was certainly going in.
Come on, you have to make that, don't you? Drop shot here at the 8th. Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like. Call in the medics, Frank. Can't stop the bleeding here.
Just racking the bogeys up.
Here we are at the 9th, par 4, 477 yards. Frank, this is a rugged hole.
It is. It used to be a par 5. Some say it should still be a par 5. Long, straight hole. Runs alongside the first hole there. Bunkers left and right. And, of course, if you find the rough, the remnants of what it used to be a par 5 is that nice little cross bunker in the middle of the fairway, which forces you to lay up.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. And getting ready for the putt. That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, and you keep things steady. Take a look now at the 10th hole, Frank. Par 4, 462 yards.
Yeah, this one can play a lot of different distances, and the reason why is if you can sneak a driver to catch the downslope, it can run all the way down. You can have just a wedge in here. If you're not as fortunate, you leave it hanging up on that hill. It plays a good 200 yards for your second.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today.
Well, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
Not a problem from there, right in the middle. Pretty short hole here at the 11th. It's only 379 yards, par 4. Moving on to the 11th hole here at Oakmont, par 4, 379 yards. And it looks like it's in the rough there, Frank.
It might not be as bad as it looks.
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
Even par currently.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. .667 yards. Frank, you played golf around the world at the very highest level. I've heard you say you think this is one of the hardest par fives on the planet. Why?
The slope of the fairway, you don't get a flat lie anywhere along that, and the green slopes away from you. So really there's no easy out. This is the only par five I've ever seen where the best players in the world would take a five.
We knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect, right down the middle of the fairway. Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
Frank just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation. If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy game. Pushing our way into this back nine, we arrive at the par 3 13th. It's 183 yards.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt. Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. So close.
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
Could use this, a putt for par. So has the par. Moving on to the next hole, and the lead, Frank, is very much intact. Rich Lerner back with you at the 14th hole at Oakmont. And this is a hole that offers up a pretty good scoring opportunity, a short par 4 at 358 yards. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Pretty short shot here into the 14th hole. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just playing excellent golf. 5 under for the tournament. All teed up at the 15th. It's a par 4 of 499 yards. What a test here, Frank.
It certainly is. The tee shot here is a little bit like the par 5 12th, where the fairway slopes quite severely from left to right. It means the pews there on the left side are actually not a bad place to aim at. You just have to allow for that kick and roll towards the right.
Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be. Well, the drama's starting to build here. 15th hole, the approach shot, Frank. This is a time to be buttoned up and dialed in.
That's for sure. And this second shot would be so much easier if they had just removed one little bunker. And that's that one short left, because that's where you would like to land that second shot. Because that bunker's there, you've just got to somehow avoid it by a yard or two, whether it's over it or to the right of it.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Getting set now over the putt. That's how you maintain momentum. Make those putts for par. Frank, this is a point in the round where you really need to summon your best stuff. Par 3 of 231 yards. You know the pressure's building. We're at the 16th hole, and you have a long iron in hand. You can't flinch. You can't take it halfway back and go. This has to be the complete swing, and you have to really have the nerve on this shot.
Yeah, this shot has to be hitting right out of the button, that's for sure. One thing to consider, though, in the back of your mind, it's always better putting back uphill. Well, uphill is actually from the back of the screen. So you actually can be a little braver on 16 than what you might think standing on that tee, because a little long is better than a little short.
Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
17th hole at Oakmont, par 4. Only 313 yards, and yet, Frank, it was so pivotal. The last U.S. Open played here in 2007.
It was pivotal for a lot of different reasons. Strategy being one. Some elected to go down the right side with just a mid-iron. Others went directly at the green, did not get the ball up and down. Furyk and Tiger Woods come to mind in that situation. You can see the green's just perched up there. If you do lay it up, you don't quite get a full look at this green because you have to lay it up down that right side.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. He in the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. He in the green side bunker, Frank, little bit of a problem. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, just seemed to baby it.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Locked in on the read and the speed. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. That's messy. That's a double bogey. Great finishing hole here at Oakmont, Frank, the 18th.
I remember back in 1994, this was the last hole in a U.S. Open ever played by Arnold Palmer. You couldn't pick a better finishing hole to win a championship or say farewell.
He has just hammered this drive. Good-looking shot right here. That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knocking in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the course.